So this is a great privilege for us to join to this great initiative. So I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart to Honorable Shri Rajeev Chandrasekhar ji for driving this vision in India about system design, system innovation. I think that's where I personally feel we should have more focus. Of course, last 10 years or last 20 years, we have progressed quite a lot on chip design. End of the day, I would, again, if I would like to just frame the chip, it's like a component. But how do we expand our vision to a system design? And that's where I see the initiative of futureLABS is coming exactly at the right time. That's the right vision for us, for India, to define, to design systems for India, for the world. So I think this is a fantastic vision, and so which is being started from here, and we being part of this, we feel really privileged. Just to share my story a bit, I would say the world ahead is definitely different. But if I look at the innovation drivers, so they remain almost the same. So you see some of the things here, building and factories, so they need to be resilient, efficient. We talk about AI, we talk about supply continuity, we talk about always connected and sensing world. So these are the things which are there for last 4 to 5 years, which are continuing. Now from this, how we draw our key focus areas, right? And I think that's where industrial is a big play that we see in our in future. Also healthcare, smart home, automotive, and all we can talk about systems in all these areas, and these systems are very similar. So you can talk about a common view on systems in various industries, and that's where we see the integration coming up, and that's where we see that we need to put more thoughts into it. So there is again, we talk about digital twins. So digital twin is a term which can be used in industrial terms, in healthcare, in automotive, smart home, in all the industries. So looking at this, if I look at the whole concept of the Future Lab, I see it completely matches these key drivers of the ecosystem, be it on industrial IoT, communication, compute, strategic electronics, automotive, and mobility. So these are the key growth drivers where India needs to do the system innovation, where we need to be ahead of the curve to define systems, and that's how we can own the whole value chain. We can call it as a vertical integration from end to end, defining, designing not only the system but the components and also manufacturing ecosystem. So with that vision, if I just say that what is the opportunity that we have in front of us, for sure we see 2030 there will be more than 50 billion smart connected devices. So which will be covering our, I would say, system security, AI, ML, ultra low power, functional safety. So they will be in various industries as we see in home, I would say also in vehicles. So huge opportunity, 50 billion smart connected devices by 2030. And if you see, we also see integration of technologies. So if I just try to dissect that how, if you look at any technology, if you look at any application, so 4 technology vectors. Everywhere you need sensing, everywhere you need thinking, means compute, connectivity, and actuation. So if you define any system, be in automotive area, be it in home automation, be it in industrial, so they need all these 4 various components or 4 verticals. And how we look at it, right? So these are all the technologies. So I think we as a technology providers, we have technologies. So the technology need to be scalable. Why they need to be scalable? I think one of the things is that one size does not fit all. Here I take an example of an automotive system. And if I put this automotive system, I have a kind of a parallel with the brain. So we see the brain shift is underway. So if we divide it into 3 parts, one is you can say the sensing part, which is brain stem. Then we have cerebellum, which does your vital functions, and also the top portion, which is cerebrum, which coordinate perception. And if we draw parallels from this system to the chips, the sensing, you don't need very, very high compute, right? So they are maybe lower 8-bit, 16-bit kind of microcontroller, microprocessors. So that's one range of sensing that you need. If you go to the next level, where you say have these vital functions, so that's, you can say, MPU kind of a system. And when you go to the next level, the highest level, this is AI accelerators, and that's where you talk about perception. So in an automotive, in any system, you need various level of compute possibilities, requirements. And I think that's where any system that we talk about, we need scalability of technologies, of technology solutions, and I think that's where the innovation is more and more required. How we make the solutions scalable, how we think from the end goal, and how we design this system. And that's where I think the future lab idea completely comes in front of us. Apart from the brain shift, I would say examples, so there are a lot of other systems, for example, within automotive, electrification, connectivity. So these are another opportunities that I see that India can grow much, much bigger and make bigger impacts. Moving forward, the same thing is there on smart home, home automation. Again, by 2027, more than 2 billion devices. So I invite all the startups here to look into these possibilities, look into these opportunities of developing, designing system solutions. And we from NXP are fully supported, running various startup initiatives, be it on Startup Challenge, again, very close collaboration with MIT, with Government of India, with Fab CI. So this again, not only running the initiatives, but we have found some really great startups. Here in the picture, you see a doctor. Her name is Dr. Sugandhi Gopal. She is running a company called Cardiatech. She is a practitioner, cardiologist, but she has built a device, the highest accurate ECG in the world. So most of the ECG devices, right, electronic ECG, they can measure millivolts, but her device can measure microvolts. And this is under clinical trials. So this was part of one of our Extreme Tech Challenge. And when the Vice Chancellor of Germany was here, so she is talking to him in this picture. So the whole idea of us is that how do we grow the ecosystem, find these kind of gems in the ecosystem. When we do the startup program, I was flabbergasted to see there are 4 companies which are working in quantum key distribution in India. They are launching satellites. That's the vision that they are coming in. And that's exactly the playground for them of this Future Labs. So again, want to thank the Honorable Minister for showing this vision and making us progress on this vision. And I think with this, I would like to end my talk. So this is the great collaboration that we are doing this ecosystem, and Future Labs is a great platform for us to advance our research into this ecosystem. So thank you very much, and thanks for this opportunity.